Are Black Friday guitar deals dead? Hey everybody, Jayce Allan here. Welcome back to the Black Friday edition of Jayce Allan Guitar. And of course, I woke up this morning to a slew of texts and emails from all the guitar companies that I follow and that I am on their email list. And everybody from guitars to pedals to VST plugins to amp models to amps, everybody has got things on sale for Black Friday. And it sort of creates this energy, this excitement that you gotta get out there and buy something because you're gonna get a great deal. But I think as a lot of people are kind of noticing, Black Friday isn't exactly what it used to be. It used to be the time of the year that companies dropped products that were available for the Christmas season. So you had people busting through doors of stores to get, only 7 big screen TVs that were on sale for just a ridiculous amount, because you didn't see those kind of prices before. And so they would fight each other, basically, literally fight each other, literally physical fights and altercations between people in stores to get these good deals on these items. And the way it worked before was there was scarcity. There was we have this Cabbage Patch. Cabbage Patch was crazy back then, or this toy, this automated toy that is just huge this year. And this store is only going to have like 6 of them. And they open at 6 a.m. and everybody camps out in the parking lot. And that's kind of how things went. That's what Black Friday was. It was go to your family, eat Thanksgiving dinner, get in your car, grab a tent or a sleeping bag or something like that and go to the store at midnight and wait in the parking lot until the store opened. Personally, I've never done that. I think I've only actually shopped in a physical store on Black Friday twice in my lifetime. And it wasn't to get anything specific. We just happened to be out. I don't know what we were doing, why we were shopping, but anyway. So that's the way Black Friday used to be. Now, we buy everything, the majority of things online, especially consumer electronics, because consumer electronics used to be the thing that sort of drove Black Friday, that and toys, because everybody wanted to get the latest and greatest toys for their kids, maybe for themselves too. But now, Black Friday is like Amazon stretched it out into a week. Black Friday deals drop early. You've got, what do they call it? Cyber Monday. So everybody goes back to work and we're all hungover from the holiday, not necessarily hungover from drinking too much, but just, the effects of, having 3 or 4 days off, eating and whatever. And so there's not a lot of productivity happening on the Monday after Thanksgiving. And so that became Cyber Monday, where everybody would do their online electronic shopping on Monday. But it seems to me that it's, at least in the guitar sphere, I don't really know too much about other stuff because I don't really shop too much for things other than guitars. That's kind of the only product that I sort of follow and am acutely aware of prices. So to me, it seems that online marketing has turned into such where, they built this database and they have these algorithms and they have emails and everything that go out, and they kind of know when you're clicking on things and browsing. And you can do it on Reverb. Reverb allows us sellers to set up a automatic response. So if you click on something, or if you click on something that's even related to the thing I'm selling, you might get an email from me that says, hey, I've got this thing for sale at X amount of dollars off. And you can mark things down, and it's really sort of targeted anymore. And so I don't think it really, packs the punch. Okay, for instance, Fender's got their Black Friday deals going on right now. Okay, and just for example, Black Friday sale. So you can see, as you can see on that side list there, 30%, 10% off. American Professional, 10%. There's probably not a huge margin on those, maybe. I don't know. But 30%, 20%, 25%. Accessories and merch, 50% off, because that's the stuff that has probably the bigger margin, or they can afford to take a bigger hit. But Fender's had 10 to 30% off sales all year long. So it's nothing new. You know, to me, a Black Friday sale would be like, oh, we've got 5 of these American, say, performers, because those are a little cheaper. Say we got 5 of these American performers, and they're going to be marked to, you know, $650. You know, just ridiculous, like a ridiculous amount, or 800. You know, maybe they've got some that they're gonna like use as a loss leader to get you in the door, and that would be the Black Friday sale. But now sales are just, I mean, they're all year long, and they're about the same, you know, amount off every time they have a sale. It's like what was it, Amazon or I think it was Walmart. Walmart was the store that everything was always marked down. There was always sales, you know. So it's like it just kind of becomes like the norm that if you just wait for prices to fluctuate a little bit, then you can get a better deal. And sometimes it's really targeted too. So real quick, here's an example of the Black Friday deals at Fender. If you go to, let's see, Black Friday sale, and then you sort by, come on, computer. You go to electronics. We're going to talk about Strats. Let's talk about Strats. Boy, internet's slow today. And we go to, let's see, filters. We'll go to Strat. And we'll go to series. We'll go to player 2. So there's one player 2 on sale right now. $587. This is the limited edition player 2 in forest green for $587. They've been trying to move this guitar all year long because they're always marking them down. They're always having sales on them. So it's normally, if you believe that price, $839. Have you ever seen it at that price? I don't know. I think it's always scratched out, and a different price is always next to it. And so I bought a guitar from Adorama, which was this Fender limited edition player 2, and this one's going, now it's going for $699. Normal price on it is, where is it? It's in here if I could see. Maybe it does. Yeah, there it is. It's super tiny. It's crossed out. It says $839. So this here is normally $839. So they're basically the same guitar. I think the one at Adorama has the maple neck, or fretboard, excuse me, and it's in this blue color. So $699 is pretty good, but it's actually, you know, a comparable guitar on Fender is actually cheaper. But I actually bought this guitar, Average Joe's Gear Talk, because he sniffs out the good sales all year long. Found this guitar on sale from Adorama, and I went and bought it. I still have it actually on the wall there, and I paid $549 plus sales tax, and this was back in September. So in September, I got a better deal on that guitar than they're selling it for right now as a Black Friday deal. And then you go to Sweetwater, and you've got this Fender American Professional 2 in Miami blue at $1659. Now this isn't, I don't think these are the Black Friday. Yeah, this is Black Friday. I think these are the Black Friday deals. I'm not sure. I just searched for Fender Stratocaster. You go to Reverb, and let's see. This is a company here in Michigan, Gear Tree from Granville. I've bought stuff from them before. And it says brand new American Professional 2 Stratocaster, $1361. $59. And this isn't even listed as a Black Friday deal. It's just a really good deal on this particular guitar that they're selling at Sweetwater for, you know, what is it, $300, almost $300 more. And then if you go to, well, for example, I'm selling a guitar. This is a Fender Player Plus with the noiseless pickups on it. I'm not sure if this is available anymore. It may be discontinued. I got this from the this place, MIRC. I'm a dealer for MIRC, so I got a good deal on it, but I'm supposed to turn around and sell it and try to make some money on it, but the margins are non-existent. So I had it listed for $795, and I've dropped it to $525. Somebody, this is the one I was complaining about the other day, that somebody had bought it and ordered it and never paid for it. So then I had to wait 5 days for it to come out. And the only issue with those guitars, because they're from MIRC, they're basically seconds and blemished guitars from Fender. I'm sorry, that's the one from, that was the one from Adorama. This is the one from MIRC. Here, so this is that guitar from MIRC. Basically brand new. The only thing is, it comes from the factory. I think it's blemished somehow, or it's got some kind of flaw in it. And so MIRC gets it, and the serial number's scratched off the back. And so they fix them, and then they have to stamp the word used in the headstock. So it's a little stamp, like it's actually indented into the headstock. And then they're allowed to put the serial number back on it as a decal. So that kind of maybe turns people off because it's not, it's kind of flawed now because they have to do that, but they have to do that through Fender. But this is basically a brand new guitar. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it, and those pickups sound pretty great. So that you can get for, $525. So that's a Player Plus, and the Player Pluses. Actually, I don't even think they have. Well, Player Pluses. This is Black Friday. So the Player Pluses on Fender. This is not. This is a single. So right here. So they're going for $639. But they don't have. I mean, they're pretty much all out of them. I don't even know if they might be discontinuing that. But anyway, there you go. That's that's an example where you can get a really good guitar, basically brand new for not a ton of money, less than what you can get them for on Fender's website. And so to me, it seems that sort of the whole Black Friday thing is kind of becoming a relic of the past, and I think that maybe, I don't know, I'm curious what you guys think about brand new guitars. Like if you're a Fender guy, you're really into Fenders, or a Gibson guy, you're really into the brand name guitars, because I'm not necessarily really into brand name guitars. I just like guitars in general, so I'll buy whatever plays good, looks good, whatever I can get good deals on. But some people are like, oh, the new Fenders are coming out. They're coming out with this new thing, and they'll go buy them brand new. And so I just wonder how people handle that. Do you buy them when they drop? Do you buy them, pay full price for them? Not really worried about that, or do you wait for good deals? Do you go to Sweetwater? Do you go to other places to buy them, or do you go straight to Fender's website? So here you go. Limited edition Player 2 is almost $1,000. American Extra Luxe is almost $3,000. I mean, these aren't cheap guitars. And the American Professional are getting up there. They're like between $1,400, $1,500, $1,600 for those. And then this Player, did I already mention that? The Player, American Player 2. those are hovering right around $1,000. So I just wonder, do you wait for things to come down under 1,000? Do you try to save a couple $100? Does Black Friday influence your purchasing at all? Do you just look for good deals throughout the year? I mean, I run a YouTube channel about guitars, so I'm constantly on the lookout for good deals on guitars. And if you're a guitar collector, maybe you do sort of the same thing. But if you're just a guitar enthusiast and maybe you buy one a year or whatever, kind of what's your strategy for buying guitars? Does Black Friday have any meaning towards the way you purchase guitars at all anymore? So anyway, that's kind of my thing. I just wanted to touch on that a little bit in this video. There's a lot of videos out there about Black Friday deals, and I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments, and thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you next time.